Vladimir Putin has awarded 300 journalists for what Russia is calling objective coverage of the events in Crimea. The awards went to people working for Kremlin-friendly media outlets, such as Channel 1 and RT, Russia's main foreign-language propaganda network. The Kremlin has invested hundreds of millions of dollars into such media ventures to justify its campaign of aggression toward Ukraine and to drown out legitimate sources of news. RT, long known as a platform for 9/11 conspiracy theories and anti-Western activists charading as expert analysts, alone received more than $350 million in direct funding from Moscow in 2012. RT editor-in-chief Margarita Simonian, who last month tweeted, "Ukraine, rest in peace," was among those who received awards for objectivity and professionalism. RT and domestic pro-Moscow television channels such as Rossiya 24 have been accused of staging events and reporting outright lies since the beginning of Ukraine's revolution in November of last year. In one of Russian media's more bizarre reports, pro-Moscow network Life News claimed it had found a business card belonging to the leader of Ukraine's far-right group Pravy Sector at the scene of a deadly firefight in eastern Ukraine last month, parading it as proof the group was behind the attack. The report was so outlandish that the business card became a popular internet meme, with Ukrainians posting photos of it with astronauts on the moon and at the Yalta conference during the Second World War. In early March, Russian media reported that thousands of Ukrainians were fleeing the country to Russia to escape the new authorities in Kiev. The image used in the broadcast was actually a border crossing between Western Ukraine and Poland. Russian media also labeled an EU-funded holding center for asylum seekers and illegal immigrants under construction in Ukraine a concentration camp, continuing Russia's pattern of evoking the Second World War to drive hysteria. Russia's media war has increasingly spilled across the border. In Ukraine's east, television towers have been the target of Russian-backed separatists, who have taken them over and replaced local channels with Russian networks. Independent media inside Russia is increasingly under threat, even online. While the internet has been a sanctuary for free speech in recent years, the Kremlin is now beginning to expand its censorship net into the digital realm. Russia's parliament in late April passed a new law that targets bloggers, requiring them to register with the government and imposing the same restrictions as traditional news outlets. Kremlin allies have also taken over popular Russian social media platform VK and forced its founder to resign and flee the country. With pro-Kremlin media dominating the airwaves in Russia, Moscow is in a position to sow outrage and promote falsehoods to use as justification for its acts of aggression and expansionism. And with millions being pumped into foreign-language propaganda networks, Russia can take the same message abroad.